Hey, what's up, everybody? Got another C++ homework problem for you. This one is in Chapter 3 out of the book C++ from Control Structures Through Objects. This one's going to include some standard inputs, simple calculations, and then just printing the result based on your inputs on the screen. So let's get started. This one should be applicable if you have your own car and you've ever wondered, how much, what kind of miles per gallon do I get with this vehicle? So write a program that calculates a car's gas mileage. The program should ask the user to enter the number of gallons of gas the car can hold and the number of miles it can be driven on a full tank. It should then display the number of miles that can be driven that may be driven per gallon of gas. Okay. So we have our basic setup. We have our library, input output, IOStream using namespace standard, and then our main function. So let's get started. There are a few things that we are going to be looking for in this problem. The first one is number of gallons of gas the car can hold. This should be a full number. So we'll use integer and we'll call this one, I'll just call it total gal. The second thing that we're looking for is the total miles that it can be driven on a full tank. So let's use total miles, and then we're also looking, what are we actually looking for? This is going to be the miles per gallon. We'll just call this one MPG. And now we're going to print some stuff on the screen to ask the user to plug in some information. So we'll do cout how many gallons of gas does your vehicle hold? Oops. End line. Need quotations in there. That's why it's not changing colors. And we're going to have our input. We'll put in total gal. Second thing we're asking for, total miles that can be driven on a full tank. How many miles can your vehicle drive on a full tank? End line. We're going to input total miles. So before we can move forward, we need to plug in how to get this calculation. So we're going to take the total miles and we're going to divide that by the total gallons that your tank can hold. We're going to declare this as like a new value here. So we'll have int miles per gallon equals total miles divided by total gal, and then we will print it. So your vehicle gets input or value MPG your vehicle gets X miles per gallon. All right, that should be all that we need. Redefinition of miles per gallon. Okay, so we're getting this error here because it's like we're redefining miles per gallon, which computer doesn't like. But if we set the value from here, it'll allow us to continue. Built successfully. Let's run it. So how many gallons of gas does your vehicle hold? Mine holds 10 gallons. How many miles can your vehicle drive on a full tank? We'll do 400. So your vehicle gets 40 miles to the gallon. That's correct. Let's try something else. So let's say you have 15 gallons and your car roughly goes, I don't know, say 400. So 26 miles per gallon. Let's check something quick. So if we have 400 total miles, and we divide that by 15 gallons, we have this. It's not going to divide evenly in 26. So why are we getting just an even number here? Well, if you remember from some of the past videos that we've been through, it depends on how we're labeling it. So integer, it's only going to be looking at that main value. Nothing after the decimal is taken into account. Let's change this to a float. And let's try again. So 15 gallons, you can drive 400 miles per gallon. So now we're getting a more accurate number. So again, it's important to label these correctly and have the right unit of measurement. Otherwise, our results are not going to turn out accurately. Anyways, that should do it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. Besides that, we will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.